Hi everyone, this is Mr Neel Raithatha, also known as the Wax Whisperer. Thank you for tuning into this latest video. The format of this video is slightly different. At the end of the video and at the end of a couple of still images I have for you of the earwax I extracted, I've attached to the procedure an additional video that I did this afternoon on Facebook Live. Many of you may know, especially if you follow me on Facebook, that about 4 or 5 months ago I employed a new business operations manager for my other company, Clearwax. Her name is Dharma, and she absolutely hates earwax. She hates the smell of it, the look of it, everything about earwax she hates, but she's got no choice but to become accustomed to the world of earwax, working for Clearwax. And I love teasing her, so quite often I will go to her office with some big plugs of wax and I'll put it in front of her table on her desk and just film her reaction. And if you watch right till the end, you'll see her reaction today from this procedure. So this particular patient attended with really long standing bilateral, so both ears, earwax, and it's been there for a long time. As I mentioned, you can tell that by the colour. It's almost black, it's oxidized, and it's so the patient had been using some earwax drops, and what the drops has done, it softened the outer layer of this plug of wax, but the core of it, it's rock solid like a stone. And you may have seen there, I went in with an ear hook, and as I tried to insert the hook, the pointed part of the hook, into the core of this plug of wax, it was so hard it just glided away. And I'm just instead of taking the whole plug out, I'm just getting little segments out. When you've got a big plug of wax like this, which is almost like a piece of stone, when you're using a hook or a Jobson horn or forceps, you can incidentally push this plug of wax a bit more deeper in the ear canal. So what I'm doing here, I'm just bringing it forwards again. Even though I'm using a Zollner suction probe here, back in my mind, I kind of know it's not going to come out using suction, but I'm giving it a go whilst I'm bringing it forwards. And what I'm going to do in a moment, I'm going to attack this plug of wax from a different angle, because I've tried removing the plug of wax by inserting the ear hook at the roof of the ear canal, so superiorly, and I've also tried doing it anteriorly, so from the front of the ear canal wall. So at the moment I'm going to the roof of the ear canal. Before that I tried to insert the hook anteriorly, so on the left hand side of the ear canal, as we're looking. So what I've done to the wax, this plug of wax did go a bit further in, so I'm just bringing it back forwards, more lateral, outer. So when you're using hooks and scoops like Jobson horns, you want to try and bring this wax as laterally, so near the entrance as possible, so we're on the cartilaginous portion. And that's because the inner 2/3 of the ear canal is made up of bone and it's very sensitive, and you come in contact with that with a hook or a Jobson horn, it can be very uncomfortable. So I brought the wax forwards posteriorly. I went in with the hook with a different angle and I tried to bring it forwards, and I did a little bit, but now I'm able to get in behind the plug of wax and I'm just bringing it all the way out. And you can see there, it's quite a huge plug, and if you carry on watching, you'll see some really good still images. And I've actually weighed the wax. It did weigh, I think it's at 600 milligrams. So we just got some surface wax here. I'm not overly concerned. The patient was extremely relieved. The patient had been using hydrogen peroxide drops, and that can cause the wax to be quite mushy. So I always, when you've got surface wax that's been softened with Otex or hydrogen peroxide drops, should I say, I try not to. I'm a bit cautious because it's very difficult to vacuum. So I'm just hovering over the wax, and if it comes off, it comes off. If not, I'm not too concerned. As I said, when you perform earwax removal, we're trying to relieve the patient of their symptoms. It's not about getting every little last speck of wax, and sometimes when you do that, you can cause injury and trauma to the patient for no added benefit. So anything that's coming off easily, just hovering over. So there's a bit of wax here on the isthmus, so the narrowing near the eardrum, on the posterior canal wall, so on the back part on the right hand side, and that's the bony part. I'm just going to leave that. Patient's over the moon. So just going to the right ear, and again the patient had been using hydrogen peroxide drops, and so the wax is quite sticky and soft on the surface. Here we are, and I'm thinking, well, let's try a Zollner suction probe. But the core of this wax, just like the left, is extremely hard, and this is not going to come out with suction. I could be here all day if I like, and it's just not going to happen. So Again, brought the plug of wax forwards. There's a bit of an opening at the top now, so I'm going to insert the ear hook in. The patient has got very narrow ear canals. It's probably one of the reasons why they're getting a wax build-up, so I'm just trying to get into the core. The core wasn't as hard as the left side, so the ear hook's in the centre of this plug of wax, extracted it laterally forwards, and it's come out in a solid mass. So that's the patient's eardrum, nice and healthy. And again, just like the left ear, I'm just going to hover over with the Zollner suction probe. The patient's symptoms are completely alleviated. I'm just going to hover over, and again, because they've used the hydrogen peroxide drops, it's a very mashed potato consistency. It's a horrible type of consistency to vacuum, and that's it. I'm kind of more or less happy with that. So a bit on the posterior canal wall there, I'm just hovering over, and yeah, the patient's ear canal is completely clear now. You can see the eardrum, nice and healthy, got a light reflex there. And you'll see a still image here. So this is a zoomed in image of the 2 plugs of wax on the scales. And again, you're going to see the actual weight. So it's 603 milligrams. So I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Stay tuned now. This is the Facebook Live video I did, and I'm going to start talking. Hi everyone, it's the Wax Whisperer here. Hope you're keeping well and safe. So, many of you may know that I've got a new member of staff called by the name of Dharma. She's our business operations manager for Clearwax, which is another company I run, and she absolutely hates earwax. So I've got a couple of big plugs of wax here. We're going to go into her office and surprise her and see her reaction. So let's see. Hi Dharma. You alright?
Okay, yeah, how's it going?
I'm good. What are you up to?
Oh, just busy, isn't it? As always.
Okay. So, I'm just going to, got a little surprise for you. I'll just flip the camera around.
Oh my God,
So say hi to everyone down there. We've got quite a few people watching actually. So, are you ready for this?
Hang on, wait. Is it
Put your mask
smelly?
on first.
Is it smelly?
I don't know. I've got a face mask on because I can't really smell it, and I've
I
got.
can't stand the smell of earwax. I can't stand.
So you can tell me if it's smelly. You ready?
Mask is on, right? I'm ready. I'm already getting hot and sweaty. Jesus, oh my God! I've got to not say anything bad or not curse, but I think I'm going to be sick. I just need to move away from the wax, but.
Look at that. Look how dark it is.
Can I just put up, because I can't believe how big that is.
Yeah. This
is my pen. That, look at, is that 1 ear or is that 2 ears?
That's 1 plug from each ear of the same patient.
That's insane, because I've seen our mannequins and how small the space is inside of an ear. It's tiny. So that, basically, they couldn't hear. I'm guessing they can't hear with that in your ear.
They're completely deaf when they came in, yeah. They couldn't hear a thing, so I was having to...
I'm getting a bit hot now, so I need you to
Alright, I'm going to take that away. Well, say bye to everyone. So.
Bye, everyone. Why do you do this to me? I feel sick now, but that's...
I hope you're all keeping well, guys. I'm going to publish this video a bit later on today of this procedure, so take care. Bye.